Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to another spirit message and tip. This card came out in the latest monthly reading, and I also have been meaning to share this on the channel, and I can't believe I never have yet. But this is like a real secret that I'm sharing, a spirit message tip that I do all the time, forever, for years, all my life, just naturally, that really helps a lot. And there's so much going on right now about feeling more supported with what you're doing, that this is actually like divine timing when I think about it, that I'm actually sharing the spirit message and tip right now, because it's so in line with the reading and the energy. And I love when these messages and tips are right in sync with the flavor of the month, the flavor of the energy of what's going on. So yeah, I mean, you definitely want your environment to further support you right now with what you're doing in all ways. And so no better time than to use the feng shui of everything to support you more. So this is all about using the feng shui of everything to support you more. So this is, I'm going to get into it in a couple of examples of how you could do this for yourself, but literally using the feng shui of everything to support you more is amazing. You feel the difference. It gives you a dose of exactly what you need throughout your day. I'm going to show you how to do it and show you how I've been doing it. So it's just another spirit message tip to pass along. I do this all the time with everything. Yes, everything. And by the way, like, I'm sharing this with you, but you don't really share this with people. Like, because it kind of saturates the energy, right? So I'm sharing it with you, and then you do this privately and don't really share, because then it amps the energy. The energy is so direct and like untainted. But here is using the feng shui of everything to support you more. So yes, everything, and I do mean everything. So everyone knows the benefits of feng shui, and usually it's addressing very specific things and has almost an assigned meaning that somewhere has assigned to it, and you must know the arrangement of or the meaning and do the same way for that energy, right? So it's all about the energy of things, and everything is energy. So okay, but this is totally different. This is totally more freeing and more individualistic and much more empowering. This is taking all those energetic factors and applying it to everything you want and in the ways you want and need for the level of support you want and need. This is very, very powerful because it's loaded with multi-layer of powerful energy support that truly supports in a much more loaded up way with the exact energy you need to support you even more. So I'm going to give you examples of how you can use this for your personal, for your business, and everything in between, that you can assign the meanings and use accordingly to the energetic max for you, so that when you just see it, all it energetically communicates to you and supports you with hits you every time with another dose of that. And that is which you energetically created to support you. So you're kind of loading it up with that is energetic, you have energetically created to give you a dose of that whenever you need to support you. It sounds like a tongue twister, but it makes perfect sense. It's amazing to use and see the effects it has on your energy as you do this. Then you do it more and more, almost quite naturally, to further support you. You're surrounding yourselves with things that are further supporting your energy whenever and however you need. This is using the power of feng shui of everything to support you even more. So we got this card about surrounding beauty, right? Surrounding yourself with beauty, as it will uplift your spirit. Take care of your surroundings. Create a beautiful, uplifting environment that serves, supports, and lifts your spirit. And I would go so far as it's a perfect time to use feng shui of everything to support you more. So for example, there is energy in everything. And I'm not saying you have to get things that literally have slogans on it, like keep your spirit up or stay positive and things like that. Though, like, if you ever, they're bringing me to a perfect example, those refrigerator magnets that have the slogans. So whenever you see it, it gives you a dose of that, right? So that's a very easy example because it literally has the saying of that to which you want to be hit by every single time you walk by it. You get an energetic dose of that positivity, that momentum, that you can do it, blah, blah, blah. But this is going even a step further, that you can assign to any object, anything, for personal business, something you're wearing. For example, my bracelets that I'm wearing that you see me wear on the channel, to outside people may just look like a slew of silver bracelets, but each and every single one has a feng shui element to it. It's energetically loaded. Each one is symbolic it supports me with something, right? It has a meaning to me. You can, for business, if you want to create, put something on your desk that supports your business, that gives you a shot, a dose of momentum, of fire. And you don't have to tell anybody that this is supporting your fire, but it could be something that when you look at it, when you see it on your desk, it's energetically communicating you and zapping you, kind of giving you a dose of just what you need. And so it could be a $2 thing. So this is not like, oh, running out and spending all this money. What I'm saying is any item, anything, and you could put it anywhere, and you can have it anywhere. You could put it in your pocket. You can have it in your purse. You could wear it on your body. You can put it on your desk. If you're trying to create abundance, you could put, what I had the other day, I have a jar of like loose coins, and I found on the street like this lucky chip, like a chip. It looked like a toy chip, but it reminded me of like luck will just land when you need it. So I put it in the jar. So whenever I see it, it reminds me of like luck. Like you, not only do you're doing all your efforts, but you also have luck, right? So, but I don't have to communicate that to anybody or tell that story to anybody. I'm just sharing it for you for an example. I just put it in the jar and it works. It's magic. And when I see it, it's communicating such loaded things to me. My bracelets, like I said, every day it supports me in a way. Another example, oh, they gave it to me and it just went away as quick as it came. But what I mean is, so you're going to find, and you might even find that you're doing this naturally sometimes, right? Sometimes you pick out what you're going to wear because it's supporting you in some kind of energy, either making you feeling really good, really sexy, really into the, whatever. And nobody even has to know. It could be your undergarments. That used to be a thing that I used to pass along, like, but anyway, I digress. But what I'm saying, whatever aspects you want, you can assign and use the feng shui for everything. And it's loaded with the energy that you need whenever you need it. And so you place it, it's almost strategic. So if you need to feel more abundant, what can you place there that's going to remind you of abundance? Or you need to feel more powerful, what can you put that reminds you, no, step into your power, right? Just something that when you see it, it zaps, it gives you a dose of what you energetically charged it with. And it's really amazing. So I know that people talk about specific things that feed you energy, but it goes way beyond this because it could be anything. You could, it could be anything at all. It could be, this is what they gave me. Whenever something was going on in my life and I needed comfort, I would find coins on the street, or, I told a story on the video when I was taking my mother to the hospital for an operation. I opened up the door, I was worried, and there was a coin on the hallway, and I picked it up and I had it the whole day, and it fed me support that I have, like divine support, stay strong, blah, blah, I have divine support. Now this happens so often that every time I found a coin, I put it in a special jar that's see-through that I pass it every day. So it reminds me that you have divine support always. So that's what it's feeding me. And it's now that there's so many coins in there, it's unreal. But you can make up your own things. But what is that? So other outside people, it could be, oh, it's just a jar of coins, right? Or it doesn't have much meaning, but it's loaded with the backstory and the divine support, and right? So nobody has to know, say, for example, in your business or your work, that you struggle with feeling powerful throughout your entire day, or someone, or just feeling like you got this. So you can get something that's on your desk that hits you with that energetic dose of, you have less support backing for this day. You can be in your power the entire day. You can support yourself more. You could sit, right, something that's almost supporting your solar plexus. I'm sitting so far straight in my chair. Like, you got this. Like, something that's feeding you that energetic cheerleader momentum. So whatever you want, some people hang things in their cars. It's like as you're driving to work, they're seeing something. You want to feel love. You want to feel protected. You want to feel guided. You want to feel strong. You want to feel strength. You want to feel abundant. You want to feel, whatever it is that you feel your baseline's lowering and you need a zap of some kind of dose, supply it. So it is literally using the feng shui of everything in a very creative way for yourself, and you have the power to do that, right? So you're actually assigning that energetic meaning and you're feeling it, and it communicates it to you and supports you every time you see it. That's very powerful. Now, unbeknownst to everybody, even people in my house, I have things all through the house. Nobody knows what the meaning is. I know the meaning, right? That it's affecting my energy just when I see it. It's affecting their energy even when they see it, because they don't even know that it is jam-packed with positivity and joy and love, and right. So it's like, it really serves and supports and uplifts your spirit. So it really is just another thing in your spiritual toolbox to use. And again, you're going to find you've done this kind of naturally, but if you lean into it more, you can proactively really change the energy or affect the energy that's feeding you on the daily or moments when you need it the most. Like, oh, use it. It's a very powerful thing. It's really amazing. I know the effects of a lot of people. Why do you think those refrigerator magnets are just so good? People see it and it gives them a jolt, a dose of spirit. Sometimes just a dose of spirit is just enough to change and alter your energy. And then from here on out, your energy is changed. And so the power that you have to use in the next moment has changed, right? I mean, that's the power of the level of what we're talking about. So then you're up for the next moment in a different way. And to me, that's everything. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk about this and pass it along, again, using the feng shui of everything to support you more. And I wish you the best with supporting yourself to the nth degree, especially now during these times. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.